rising tensions in the West Asia could soon hit global fuel prices. Iran's military command has issued a stark warning saying that the world should be prepared for oil prices to surge at $200 a barrel as tensions escalate in the Gulf region. Have a look at this report.
Iran said the world should get ready for oil to hit $200 a barrel as its forces attacked merchant ships on Wednesday in the blockaded Gulf. That included a Thai-flagged bulk carrier that was set ablaze, forcing the evacuation of the crew, with 3 people reported missing and believed trapped in the engine room. Iran also fired at Israel and targets across the Middle East on Wednesday, demonstrating it can still fight back despite what the Pentagon has described as the most intense U.S.-Israeli strikes yet. Ibrahim Zolfagari is a spokesperson for Iran's military command who addressed the United States in his remarks.
You will not be able to keep oil and energy prices artificially low through economic life support. As we have already warned, if the war spreads across the region, expect oil to reach $200 per barrel. Oil prices follow the level of security in the region, and the source of that insecurity is you.
Oil prices that shot up earlier this week have eased and stock markets have rebounded, with investors betting for now that U.S. President Donald Trump will find a quick way to end the war he began alongside Israel. Trump, who has repeatedly tried to reassure markets this week that the campaign will end soon, has said there is practically nothing left to target in Iran.
They've lost their Navy, they've lost their Air Force.
But so far, there has been no let-up on the ground or any sign that ships can safely sail through the Strait of Hormuz. On Wednesday, Trump said oil companies should still be using the crucial waterway.
Are you talking to the CEOs of various oil companies, encouraging them to use the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah, I think they should. I think they should. I think they should use this.
A fifth of the world's oil has been blockaded behind a narrow channel along the Iranian coast, in the worst disruption to energy supplies since the oil shocks of the 1970s. The International Energy Agency, made up of major oil-consuming nations, recommended releasing 400 million barrels from global strategic reserves to stabilize prices. Washington swiftly endorsed the move. IEA Executive Director Fatih Birol said it was the biggest such intervention in its history.
IEA countries will be making 400 million barrels of oil available. This is a major action aiming to alleviate the immediate impacts of the disruption in markets. But, to be clear, the most important thing for a return to stable flows of oil and gas is the resumption of transit through the Strait of Hormuz.
Oil prices, which shot up above $100 a barrel on Monday, have since settled around $90, suggesting investors are betting on a swift end to the war and reopening of the strait. Iranian officials made clear on Wednesday they intended to impose a prolonged economic shock as the war carries on. After offices of a bank in Tehran were hit overnight, Iran's military said it would respond with attacks on banks that do business with the United States or Israel.